An 8-day break to refresh and revitalise. Nuno's Wolves arrive at Old Trafford for the second time in just over 2 weeks, looking to inflict a third straight defeat on a Manchester United side who've lost 4 of their last 7 Premier League games. But the old Gold don't have a happy record here without a win in the last 11 visits. You have to go all the way back to 1980 for the last time Wolves won away at Manchester United. Martinho's delivery goes in towards the near post, bounces towards the edge of the box. Saiz hits it on the turn, can't keep it down. There's a long way wide as well. Back infield to Mata. Dan James. Mata continuing on. Low cross. Bolly diverts it to the edge of the box. Pereira strikes it well wide of the right-hand post of Rui Patricio. First time that United have crafted an opportunity. It's got their fans going. 17 and a half minutes played. It's still 0-0 at Old Trafford.
Yeah, that is the first bit of pressure that Man United have put on them, hasn't it? Some little play around the penalty area. Mata involved in it again. Wasn't really cleared by Bolly, just hit into the path of Pereira.
Remains Saiz, he's trying to hide behind Jimenez. That's the issue here.
Yeah, Pereira's not liking. He's trying to get in between Jimenez.
Ball delivered high to the far post. Doherty looping a header back, and De Gea just has to palm it away. Jimenez still has it at the byline, fires it across. I think the ball's already gone out.
I think the referee's give a free kick. I think for his. Oh, it's gone out yet. Just looking at it again.
High foot maybe against Raul Jimenez there.
De Gea didn't look sure about that one, did he either? I think it was Doherty, wasn't it?
Yeah, at the far post. It was difficult, it was looping. Offside flag against Raul Jimenez. Looking to drive on forwards. Infield to Martial on the turn. Neves did enough. Cody clears. Neves now trying to release Jimenez. That's an excellent ball. Jimenez up against Lindelof. Traore is his primary support. Doherty is racing up and Jimenez trying to find him. He has to head it back infield to Neves. What an excellent first time ball to find Doherty again. Low one in, turned away by Lindelof. Oh my word, what a move that was.
Yeah, it was great play, wasn't it? So Jimenez making that run. Great ball from Neves.
This has been a good performance from Wolves so far.
Well,
6 efforts to United's 3.
Well, it has, and so it's more controlled from Wolves, isn't it? So I know that Man United have had flashes where they've gone through and had a chance, but I think the Wolves have looked good.
Jota down the line for Johnny. He's done really well to take that. Feeds it back infield to Jota, who's looking to run at Lindelof. Now switching across to Traore. Edge of the box, Traore fancies a dig and it's wide. Wide of the near post. Flashed past David De Gea. He wouldn't have got there had it been on target. Traore knows it. Holds his hands up to his face. He had Doherty racing up on the outside of him as well, Adama Traore. He chose to go for goal. We've seen him score twice from similar positions already this season. Couldn't quite find his range this time. Here come United down their left-hand side. Andreas Pereira, infield to Martial. Trying to work it back out wide. Luke Shaw will take it on. Low one towards the edge of the box. Bruno Fernandes strikes it straight down the throat of Rui Patricio, who throws out early towards Jota. Oh, Jimenez beaten to it by Maguire when Traore was in space on the far side and Wolves kept the ball. Here comes Dan James into the penalty area. Infield to Martial. Tee back up to Fernandes, who scoops his shot. Comfortable take by Patricio again.
Yeah, good closing down from Neves and Martinho, I think it was. But again, I said again back to that, so like the Man United players going to ground a little bit cheaply for me. You're watching the replay again of this. Oh, they're going to show you the Fernandes shot. Yeah, straight down at him, wasn't it?
Shaw forwards, Bolly strongly in on Pereira, who nearly gave it straight to Traore. Bolly wins it again. Here's Neves. Neves trying to send it through. Jota's made a great run, trying to flick it for Jimenez. Wan-Bissaka is there. Wolves are appealing for a handball. Paul Tierney can't see it. Paul Tierney is just telling them to hold on here, and now they're going to be fine to continue. So VAR must have decided that there wasn't enough for a penalty in there. Jimenez trying to scoop it wide for Traore. Shaw intercepted with his head. Doherty wins it back cleanly. Jimenez then has his legs taken away from him by Fernandes. We play on because Martinho has worked it early towards Jota. Jota trying to wriggle his way through into the penalty area. Still Diogo Jota. Was he dragged down? Paul Tierney just turns and runs away, and Jota looks back longingly.
Oh, I thought he'd just got away with him then. I thought he was just going to pull the trigger.
Altini blows his whistle. Fernandes strikes it over the wall, comfortable. Palm down and grab at the second attempt from Patricio.
He read it, didn't he? He read it, he moved to his right.
Must have seen that over and over in training.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure that comes into it as well.
Cross to Wan-Bissaka, lining up, possibly a dig from distance, still running to the edge of the box. Infield to Matu, who strikes it just wide of the left-hand post. Rui Patricio at full stretch. Thankfully, it wasn't on target. United threatening with an hour gone. 0-0 though at Old Trafford.
Well, there's a lot of people just to my left jumping up for joy. They thought it was in. And they've started to put a little bit of pressure on Wolves.
Maguire up over halfway, threading it in towards the feet of Fernandes. Turns, strikes from distance. Oh, Rui Patricio dropped it. Thankfully, the wrong side of the post and behind for a goal kick. Running to his right-hand side, it was an awkward bounce in front of him. Maybe just took his eye off it at the last moment.
I think it was the way that
corner.
I think it was the way that he tried to catch it.
In the meantime, we're playing on. Traore looking to run away from Fred, leaves him on the floor. Jimenez has set off. Traore trying to run through the middle here. Now finding out to Jimenez. Jimenez trying to get into the penalty area. Right-hand side of it. Raul Jimenez fires it. Tipped over the top by De Gea for a Wolves corner.
Yeah, so a great play, great break from Traore. But Jimenez, great first touch. The pass was great to him. He was able to take Maguire out of the game. It's a shame that it's a tight angle for him on it, but great run from Traore.
Jota coming off to be replaced by Pedro Neto. Mata, middle of the half. Leaves it for Fred to take over. To the right-hand side. Dig from distance. Oh, deflected! Oh, what a save by Patricio. Came off Willy Bolly, I think. Yeah, and Patricio wrong-footed initially. Going to his right-hand side, dives to his left. Takes a huge sigh of relief. Well, it is still 0-0.
Well, that could have gone anywhere, couldn't it? And I just think, again, so we've got to make sure that we try.
Coutinho to lift it high into the danger zone. Oh, Saiz had a free header, but it went high over the top of the crossbar.
I think that's a great chance. That's a great free header as well. He's just got underneath it, hasn't he? Got underneath it, ended up, you could see that he was just trying to flick it with his neck, got too much on it and ended up heading it well over the goal.
He's kind of ahead of the ball, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a good chance, free header, but you could see what he's doing. He's moved his neck, he's tried to flick it, but he's just got too much on it.
It's on the top of his head.
Yeah.
Working it backwards here to Neves. Down the line, Podence. Low ball in. Doherty pokes it goalwards. It's wide. It was deflected. It's a corner.
I'll tell you what, it was close, wasn't it? Maguire just got a last-ditch touch on the ball just to knock it out for a corner, but good play.
5.5 minutes to play. João Moutinho waving to the travelling Wolves support. Last 20 seconds of the 4 being added on. Fred lifting it out to the right side to Wan-Bissaka. Midway inside the Wolves half, up against Johnny. Wan-Bissaka trying to run past him on the outside, using his pace. Lifts his cross into the danger zone. It went over the top of Bolly and it's just wide off Dalot from just over 6 yards out. He's just falling backwards, managed to get his head to it. Thankfully, couldn't get it on target. And Wolves survive, and they may well get away with a point now.
Well, I don't think he realised it hit him. I know he's slipped over, but I think it's hit him more than, yeah, he's just slipped at the right vital moment. Lucky for Wolves. Oh.
Wan-Bissaka, maybe one last attack from United. No, that's it. Final whistle goes. Wolves' long wait for a win at Old Trafford goes on. 12 times they have come here since the last win in 1980. This time held to a goalless draw. Had some decent opportunities in the first half. Adama Traore firing wide from just on the edge of the penalty area. Matt Doherty had a looping header just parried away by David De Gea. United came on strong and could have won it at the death through Diogo Dalot's header. Rui Patricio made a couple of good saves, including one that deflected off Willy Bolly that nearly wrong-footed him. In the end, these two challengers will have to settle for a point each.